So now we're gonna prepare some fish stock. For making a good paella, of course, you need a good stock, and this is what we're gonna do. Let me show you the ingredients that we have. We'll be using a few fish bones, okay? In this case, this is monkfish. We recommend you to get white fish bones, not blue, not red fish, okay? And then it's always good to have some kind of prawns or langoustines or crabs, something with shell, because we're gonna brown it and it will give us a very nice flavor. Apart from that, we need a few vegetables. We have some leek, we have onion, garlic, tomato, carrot, and parsley. We don't need much more for making a good broth. Let's see how it goes, guys. So first of all, we need to slice up all those vegetables, and we need to do it thinly, okay? The idea is making it thinly because we're gonna boil this broth very shortly, no more than 40 minutes. Good, so here we have the leek. We're gonna put all the vegetables in one bowl, okay? Now we're gonna do so with the tomato. Now we go with the carrot. We first need to peel it, and then we slice it. We could use some celery if you like as well on the vegetables. But if you are using it, don't add too much, okay? Because it has very strong flavor, and that flavor would go over everything, or over all the rest. And now we go with the onion. Now we're gonna peel the garlic and we're gonna slice it too. That's gonna go with the rest of the vegetables, and we'll be ready for turning on the fire. So here we go with the garlic, guys. So guys, now our vegetables are ready. We're gonna light up the fire and we'll start browning the seafood in here. We're gonna pour some olive oil in here, and we're gonna set the fire quite high because we're looking for browning, okay? So it has to be hot and fast. And here we have all the spines, and we will start with these guys, the Monty's prawns. This is lovely. This is giving the broth super good taste. Doesn't have much flesh inside, and it has a very hard shell that it's hard to go through, but it's giving a super good flavor to the broth. So here we go, guys. It should be sizzling. It will sizzle in a bit, I guess. And now I'm going with the prawns heads, guys. Every time you're peeling prawns, just keep the heads because this is like gold to us. This is super full of flavor. So now you can hear the oil sizzling. Those seafoods are getting browned, and this is boosting its flavor. Now we're going to stir it a bit, making sure that it gets brown on both sides, okay? And soon after, we're going to go in with the vegetables. Now you can tell that this is going to be good only for the aroma that it's releasing, the smell that it has. You can tell that it's going to be super tasty. Time for vegetables, guys. After browning it, you're gonna add all the vegetables. The idea now is cooking them down a bit and letting them get stuck to the bottom of the pot, okay? So then at that point, when it starts to get burned a bit, we're gonna deglaze it with some white wine. That's gonna give us a lot of aroma and some sourness as well. After the white wine is gone, we'll be adding the rest of the fish bones. We'll soak it with water and we'll make it boil for 30 to 40 minutes as much before straining it. Then our broth, our stock is gonna be ready. So guys, after 10 minutes, those vegetables got soft, and now it's a good time for deglazing. And here we have some white wine. Don't use your best wine for it, of course. Something that's left over, okay? That will do. And this is what it does. It's releasing all what's stuck on the bottom of the pot, okay? And this is flavor to us. Now we need to wait until the wine evaporates, and then we're gonna add the rest of the fish bones. We'll be adding the water. We just make it boil, as easy as that. So guys, after 2 minutes, the wine is evaporated, and now we're adding the rest of the fish bones. Remember, white fish bones, okay? Here we go, we add them here, and now we just have to soak it with water, okay? So here we have it. Now we only need to make it boil for 30 minutes, and our broth will be ready. So guys, check this. Every few minutes, let's say 5 minutes, we need to skim the broth, okay? We want to get rid of this foam that it has, because this has all the dust or small particulates that are gonna make our broth a bit more dirty, let's say, okay? So you'll see that every few minutes, you'll find that foam that we want to get rid of, okay? See, guys. So 30 minutes are gone. We're gonna skim it for the last time, and then we'll be ready for straining it. So let's get all that foam, put it away, and now we just strain it, okay? Here we go. So here we have our broth, which is gonna be full of flavor. And this is the flavor that the paella rice will be shallowing later. We leave it draining for a bit. We don't want to push it down, we don't want to make pressure, because if not, it tends to get like a bit bitter. So it's better to just let it drain by gravity. So see, guys, our fish broth is ready. Very easy, and that makes a huge difference if you prepare it by yourself. Now we're gonna see how we use it in the paella. Thank you.